most respected nominees in the Central Council, government nominees, regional council members, Hyderabad Plant Management Committee members, to all the newly qualified chartered accountants and their proud parents sitting over here. I warmly welcome you all for today's convocation. Indeed, it's a proud moment. I know many of you sitting over here, it was a dream for you to have that prefix chartered accountant, and the dream has been fulfilled today. And I welcome you all to the CA fraternity. I wish you all the best for your future career opportunities. Today, your name is called with 3 segments. 1, a given name by your parents. The second, the surname from your family. Both were given or inherited. But the prefix today which got added CA is all because of your hard work and commitment, and proud to be a chartered accountant. To start with, all of you have seen today across the country 10,000 newly qualified chartered accountants are adding to the profession. Let me share you a few statistics to our you are not one among 146 crores, you are one among this 5 lakh proud chartered accountants. So we have 1 million students pursuing chartered accountancy course. Every year we have an attempt. Earlier it was 3 and now it's 2 attempts. 20 to 25,000 chartered accountants are adding and to be a part of nation's building. Today's India journey from $1 trillion to a $4 trillion. Please go and visit Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. That is the testimonial for the way chartered accountants are being tested, and you people with your hard work, commitment and dedication have cleared such examination. When it comes that, I believe there are 4 phases or 4 segments in anybody's personal and professional life. The first one is getting a qualification wherein it proves that you are an expert in a particular field. It gives you a platform to start your career. You have completed that. But don't get carried away by what society says, because when I was pursuing chartered accountancy, many people told, once you are a CA, you make a lot of money. Even I was of the same illusion. I waited years for that. Then I realized qualification gives me an opportunity to enter the industry. But after that, our skills and is not the same, and to lawyers' reputation is not the same. When qualification is same, when it comes to their growth story, what is that is varying? Their skills and competence. So after your qualification, the second one I would suggest is you need to start acquiring that skills and competence. Now how is that I am going to get? You need to be assessing what is your core strength. Today you cannot say that I am a master of all. You need to select the area of your interest and a specialization that is required. Your contribution and participation on job is what that makes you different. When you get an opportunity, never say no, be a part of it, and you need to work and improvise on it. That is the second one. The third most important factor, what I personally observe, or within the generation change, is the third segment, your appetite to take a risk and your ability to take a decision. You need to have such an assessment. A particular event or a situation has arrived, your appetite to review that, analyze that, and a courage to take a decision. Lot of people are missing at this courage level. Many a times in your life an opportunity comes, yes, no. Always say yes. It is the fear of failure that is going to stop you, but I can confidently say that out of 10 times you may fail twice, but 8 times you will be successful. So the third segment you need to focus is your ability to take a decision. A lot of challenges comes. Don't see it as a hurdle. See it as an opportunity to make you tough, to make you dynamic to take a decision. This is the third one. The fourth one I would like to say, In addition to your qualification, skills and competence, appetite for risk taking and decision making, fourth one is your family and personal life. This plays a vital role in the progress of anybody's life. So your family life, your parents, your friends, your social life, and your ethical responsibility towards society is what makes you a complete chartered accountant and a responsible citizen for the country. And I'm sure chartered accountants are trained for this and are going to take up these four. And I'm going to see a successful businessman, successful entrepreneurs coming out of the chartered accountancy profession and serving the country. Before I proceed further, first, let me thank the parents. Since we have parents from all the background, I take the honor of speaking in our mother tongue Telugu. తల్లిదండ్రులందరికీ ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళకి ధన్యవాదాలు. ముందుగా మీ అబ్బాయి కానీ అమ్మాయి కానీ సీఏ అయ్యారు అంటే దానికి ఎవరికైనా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్పాలంటే ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్న తల్లిదండ్రులకి. ఇంత టఫ్ కోర్స్ అని తెలిసి చాలాసార్లు అటెంప్ట్స్ తీసుకొని ఉంటారు. బికాస్ సీఏ క్వాలిఫికేషన్ పర్సంటేజ్ అందరికీ తెలిసిందే. ఎన్నోసార్లు వాళ్ళు మిస్ అయినా వాళ్ళకు అండగా ఉండి మీకు తెలిసిన దాంట్లో వాళ్ళకి ధైర్యాన్ని ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళని నమ్మి ఈరోజు చార్టర్డ్ అకౌంటెంట్ తయారు చేసినందుకు మీ అందరికీ మనస్ఫూర్తిగా ధన్యవాదాలు. మీరనేవాళ్ళు లేకుంటే ఈరోజు భారతదేశంలో ఇంత విద్యా వ్యవస్థ ఉండేది కాదు. గొప్పతనం ఈ సంస్కృతి ఏ దేశంలో లేనిది ఒక్క భారతదేశంలో ఉంది. ఒక పిల్లల కోసం ఎవరైనా వాళ్ళ జీవితాన్నైనా త్యాగం చేయడానికి రెడీగా ఉన్నారంటే అది కేవలం భారతదేశంలో ఉన్న తల్లిదండ్రులకే సాధ్యం. అది మీరు వాళ్ళు నిరూపించారు. ఈరోజు ఇన్ని రోజులు వాళ్ళు ఫలానా వాళ్ళ పిల్లలని చెప్పుకునే వాళ్ళు, త్వరలోనే మీకు రోజు వస్తుంది మేము ఫలానా వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులని చెప్పుకోవడానికి. అది మీ ప్రౌడ్ మూమెంట్ అండ్ ఆ రోజు త్వరలోనే రాబోతుంది. The next thing I would like to say, all of you, whatever you may grow in life, don't think that you have become intelligent. We might be big from anybody, but not in front of parents, without whom we would have been not today what we are. Whatever they were, they stood by you. In your life, you need to give that happiness. Happiness is not about earning and sending money. It's all about the time spending with them. It's all about sharing your happiness throughout your life. That is the biggest gift what you can give today after becoming a chartered accountant. I'm sure you carry that moral responsibility. Then, coming to our chief guest, sir, thank you very much for honoring our word and being a part. When I requested sir for the convocation, he has showed such an interest because my daughter was also saying recent his address in the Columbia University in US has inspired a lot of youth. He has taken such a honorous responsibility and has shaped Hyderabad today. I am proud to say that the highest number of GCCs are coming in Hyderabad. The highest number of professionals being employed in Hyderabad. He has played an instrumental role in shaping up Hyderabad and giving this platform. So thank you very much on behalf of the profession and taking out your time. So before I conclude, it's a joyful moment, all of you. Have such a wonderful day and remember your responsibility towards your profession and towards your country. Come back and contribute whichever best way is possible. So I wholeheartedly wish you all the best for your new career that is beginning. ICAI is with you at any point of time. Sky is the only limit. Take up the risk and take up the challenge. You will emerge like how you become a chartered accountant today. All the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sridhar sir. I'm sure your words will encourage all of us even further to achieve more success and contribute positively to the society. I may now request C.A. Dayanivas Sharma, Central Council Member and Coordinator of the Convocation, to give an overview of the Convocation.
Thank you, Kumar Pal. Good morning to all. Good morning. That's something which you should have that energy to show your parents. Before I talk about the chief guests, my government nominees and my council colleague, one thing which I do every time in a convocation, will you all do it with me? Yeah. Because being a chartered accountant, son of a chartered accountant, I never had an opportunity to get convocated. But you know what I do? Unfortunately, my mother is no more. But I do one thing. Who are sitting here, who are not sitting here, the family, friends, who are sitting outside this hall anywhere, can we just do one thing? Express our highest amount of satisfaction and show our chief guest the happiness which we have created to join the battalion of chartered accountants with a huge round of applause non-stop. It is not audible. Actually, it is not audible. Not audible. Parents, you also clap for your children. Do it little louder, louder, little louder. Shout, no problem. Today is your day. More, more. Your parents have to feel happy about it. KTR sir, this is the happiness when we qualify as chartered accountants. You know why I made this do? Because I took only 14 attempts to pass CE. And fortunately the ministry you have handled, which is information technology, and we want you to handle in times to come in a more stronger manner. But the same student who was a CA student got twice 0 in information technology. I am leading the entire transformation of the institute, and one of the largest conferences happening in Novotel today, and yesterday it was happening, where we are talking about the Digital Transformation Finance Summit, where more than 1500 people from various parts of the country have come and are participating. With this, sir, thank you very much for making it possible, coming among us, and more than this young chartered accountants, I am equally young to welcome you with the kind of love which I have for you. I have been told to talk about the overview of the convocation. Sir, to just give you a complete update, we have got 10,500 chartered accountants qualifying across the country, and we are having convocation in all the regions. We have divided in 5 regions: East, West, North, South, Central. And Hyderabad is one among the top convocation centers of the country. And you are with us, sir. Thank you very much. Friends, you qualified as chartered accountants. But the most important thing, the education which you have got is something marvelous. You can't even imagine the power of this education. But before that, welcoming KTR sir for this convocation, we have 2 government nominees, who is a retired justice of Allahabad High Court, who is sitting in the Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. He is among us, all of us. We have Vinod Jindal ji, who is also a retired civil servant. He is among us. The regional council members, and most importantly my dear friend Sridhar. Every time I make him do one thing from the last GCC event, that we want KTR, and he is here today also among us. Your education can only, I can tell you one thing, this profession, just an update KTR sir for you. KTR sir, this is one small update for you. This profession started as a profession for practice, which was never a thought that we'll get into industry. But we got into an industry in a very large manner. Today we can proudly say the CEO of Tesla is a chartered accountant from India. Then it moved towards the industry side, followed with people have become entrepreneurs, and lot of new startups have been started by chartered accountants across the board. We have got people to get into the bureaucracy, where they are in this, administrative process of the government of India, and there is large number of people who are judges, who are IAS officers, IPS officers. 2-3 of them are from Hyderabad. One is the finance secretary of Telangana state. He is a chartered accountant. Sandeep Sultania ji, who is IAS officer. We have IPS officer Sanjay Jain, who is heading one more department of police department, who is a chartered accountant, and many such people I can list down on continuous basis. Furthermore, politics is something which our people have been missing out. But though one person is there who is strongly known, Mr. Piyush Goyal, and I hope in time to come my dear friend Sridhar is also going to be part of it. And let us wish by a round of applause that this guy also should be there, so that we can take that pride. We can take that pride in time to come. Sir, education cannot be ignored any time. Whether you are in power, you are not in power. But if you have education, you can influence the power, and that is you, sir. And we are proud that such educated person who is sitting at the helms of affair is able to influence people in a true spirit. We have been time and again watching on multiple videos, reels and social media, the way you have actually influenced the youngsters to go forward and make it. And your dream of GCC has made Hyderabad as the largest GCC center, and this is something which is a remarkable achievement for us as chartered accountants, because across the globe, people are, across India, chartered accountants are coming in Hyderabad and settling down because the largest GCCs are here. Why I am telling you friends all these things is, this is just a beginning. This is the end of your, not the end of your education, end of your qualification, but what is the new beginning going to be is something which is going to make you relevant always. And if you are going to do a continuous education in your time to come, you will be staying relevant all throughout. Parents, I can only tell you one thing, continue loving your children. They are going to burn out midnight oils, but the point is they are going to do for you. There is a strong saying, earnings can take care of one generation, but education will change the entire breed of the family, and this is going to create a different impact for the generations to come. I know most of you have come from small villages. Na Telugu anta baga ledu, lekapothe nenu Telugulo kuda maatladutunde. Kani one important point which I am telling, you can communicate to your parents that you people have sacrificed and got your children to do CA. And I can tell you one thing, their children and their children going forward are going to remember education as one of the most important thing. And people who have come from villages and children who have come from villages, new qualified who have come from villages, my request is give a portion of time to your village also, because those people, your father, your mother will get lot of respect when they see you coming and giving education to the farmers there, the poor people there, to live their life more comfortably. I think that is going to be the biggest satisfaction of the life which your parents are going to continue. My best wishes to you all, and I pray that your future brights in more powerful than a sun, and your parents always continue loving you. One remembrance, you keep it in mind, never leave your parents at one place. Take them, they have carried you all throughout in your life since your birth. From the day you went to the school, that they gave that first finger to catch and drop you in the school. You might have cried, but your mother and father also cried because you were crying. So remember this day, that day and today, and in time to come you might succeed in multiple ways. But remember, the world is only lying in the parents' feet and nothing else, and nothingwhere else. People have sacrificed their lives, their jobs to just serve their parents. Don't miss out that, because that is the only thing which will keep you the grounded person and the most humble person in the entire ecosystem. I follow that. I pray that you all follow that. God bless you all. Best wishes to you all.
Thank you so much, Desha sir, for the inspiring words. Thank you for being one of the most important guiding force for the CA fraternity in Hyderabad and across India. We request CA Girdarilal Toshniwal, Chairman Hyderabad branch of ICAI, to kindly introduce our chief guest, Shri Kalvakuntla Tarak Ramarao sir.
Sir is going to address shortly. Happy morning, dear all friends. Happy morning to all of you. Tarak Ramarao garu, popularly known as KTR sir, is a working president of Bharat Rashtriya Samiti, BRS, and MLA from Sirsila. He is the son of loving KCR garu, the first Chief Minister of Telangana. Born in Siddipet in 1976, KTR garu studied in Hyderabad earned an MSc in biotechnology from University of Pune, and completed an MBA from City University of New York. After working in USA from 2001 to 2006, he returned to India and actively joined the politics. He actively participated in Telangana statehood movement through Telangana Rashtra Samiti, TRS. KTR sir entered electoral politics in 2009 by winning thumping majority from Sircilla and later became a key minister holding many portfolios in Telangana government, handling such as IT, industries, municipal administration and urban development. As a minister, he has led several major initiatives to promote innovation in Telangana. Sir, he is a motivator, a risk taker, a visionary, a stellar personality, a creative person, a dynamic hero, and a loving person of Telangana. He has received many recognitions for his various contributions as a governance in Telangana. May I now request KTR sir to address the gathering. Request all to stand and give him an ovation. Request all of you to stand. Request KTR sir to please address the gathering.
Thank you. Andarki namaskaram. A warm welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for the warm reception. My friend Sridhar Muppala garu, Shri Toshniwal ji, Dayanivas Sharma ji, Sunil ji, Deepak ji, and all the parents and youngsters who have gathered here who are convocating today, and to the two senior gentlemen who are from Government of India, sir, former Justice and Shri Jindal ji, आप दोनों को और बाकी हमारे यहाँ के साथियों को अंदर की हृदयपूर्वకంగా నమస్కారం, హృదయపూర్వకంగా మీ అందరికీ శుభాకాంక్షలు, హృదయపూర్వకంగా అభినందనలు. I was just listening to Sridhar ji and also Mr. Dayanivas Sharma. Of course, Sridhar was very inspirational. His speech was very powerful, invoking the pride of being a chartered accountant and also at the same time reminding you of all the sacrifices your parents have made. So I think Sridhar and Mr. Sharma, both of them deserve a big round of applause for the way they actually motivated you. But what was more interesting to me, అప్పుడెప్పుడో చరిత్రలో మొహమ్మద్ గజ్నీ అనేట ఆయన 17 సార్లు దండయాత్రలు చేశాడంట. అట్లా దయానివాస్ శర్మ గారు కూడా 14 సార్లు చార్టెడ్ అకౌంటెన్సీ క్లియర్ చేయడానికి నేను తంటాలు పడ్డానని చెప్తుంటే నేను అడుగుతా ఉన్నాను ఇప్పుడే కూర్చోగానే, నిజంగా 14 సార్లు రాశారా అంటే ఆయన చెప్తున్నారు, లేదండి మా ఎగ్జామ్ చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంటుంది, మీకు తెలియదు, మీరందరూ మామూలుగా పాస్ అయిపోతారు డిగ్రీలు పీజీలు, మాది మాత్రం చాలా కష్టపడతారు పిల్లలు అని చెప్పి. నిజంగా కూడా కష్టపడి పాస్ అయిన పిల్లలందరికీ, ఇష్టపడి చదివిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి గట్టిగా చప్పట్లతో వారికి కూడా అభినందన చెప్పాలని చెప్పి కోరుతా ఉన్నాను. People often say that you should never hide important details from your doctors or lawyers. But I think today, increasingly, chartered accountants also fall into the same category. We should not hide any important details from you either. In today's world, in fact, most people share their most intimate secrets, which they might be hiding from their spouse, with their chartered accountants. I think that is the order of the day today. But of course, I'm joking. I don't hide anything from my wife. I'm just joking. But jokes apart, the role of chartered accountants in today's India has become more important than ever before. Honestly, if you think about what ICAI has done for this country and for the profession, it is nothing short of extraordinary. Because this is an institute that represents 77 years of institutional integrity. Please think about the time it was founded. India had just become a republic in 1947. The constitution was still new, was in fact just being drafted. The economy was fragile. The future was uncertain. And yet, there was a very clear understanding that this nation is destined for greatness and we all have a role to play in this. But a nation cannot only run on roads, factories or governments. A nation also runs on trusts. A nation also has to rely on trusting the institutions, trusting the systems, trusting the financial integrity, and that is why this great nation, to become greater, needs people who could be trusted with numbers. People for whom accuracy is not just a profession, but an absolute responsibility towards contributing to nation building. Now, what makes a chartered accountant important and special? Whenever in the last 15-20 years I've met a CA or even someone pursuing CA, one thing that immediately comes to my mind. It's not brilliance alone that gets them here. It's perseverance, to be able to persevere through the difficult and most important, chapter of your life. Because becoming a chartered accountant is not just about clearing exams. It's about enduring pressure, studying through uncertainty, handling failures, facing difficult results, continuing even when quitting feels easier. You've just heard Mr. Dayanivas Sharma joking, but the fact of the matter is, many of us come across failure, come across tough times in our life. And some people give up, some people endure, and those people that have endured and those people that have cleared are sitting right here. So a big round of applause to all of you. And eventually the journey, like they say, the journey is more important than the destination. And today, the fact that you have endured, the fact that you have gone through a tough phase will only make you a better citizen, a better human being as well. To go through something like this, talent alone is not enough. Being comfortable is not enough. Being motivated is not enough. Because motivation can come and go. What truly matters is discipline, and that is what is going to keep you in good stead throughout your life. The quiet decision, the quiet perseverance, the quiet tenacity to continue despite setbacks again and again. And that is what makes this profession special. Let me remind you, for those kids who are still pursuing CA and who are probably dreaming of graduating just like you next year or the year after. Let me remind you, in life, you're going to be hit with challenges. In life, punches will be thrown at you. But like they say in boxing, it's not how hard a punch you can throw. It's how hard a punch you can take, fall down, get up and start fighting again. And that's exactly what you guys have done. So my compliments to you. Why do chartered accountants matter more today in the Indian context? Because India is changing rapidly. India is growing rapidly. Tax compliance has increased. GST systems have expanded. There is uniformity in taxation now. Financial scrutiny has become harder. Transparency has become absolutely essential. As more people enter the tax bracket, chartered accountants have become central to everyday financial life for most citizens. Today, proper tax filing matters for loans, for investments, for businesses, for financial credibility, and most importantly, for future growth. At the same time, India is also witnessing a new wave of entrepreneurship and startups, especially youngsters who are dreaming big of conquering the world, have the aspiration to be the best in the world. They need your financial guidance. They need your compliance support. They need your strategic advice. And they also need some guidance with long-term planning. That has naturally elevated the importance of chartered accountants in nation building as well. In many ways, while we applaud the politicians and bureaucrats for playing an important role in nation building, I think chartered accountants also have been playing a very important role silently in architecting the future growth of our nation. You strengthen the businesses, improve compliance, increase transparency, and contribute significantly to the government revenues as well. As we speak about government revenues, let me also quickly remind you, I think one of the most important stories that you may have witnessed over the last 1 decade, right here in front of your eyes in Hyderabad, was how a young state has become the most successful startup state of independent India, the story of Telangana. Just to put in numbers, because you're all students of numbers, we're all kids who understand numbers. Let me tell you, in the last 10 years, from 2014 to 2023, our state-owned tax revenues in the state of Telangana grew at 37.6%, especially in the year 2021-22, which is the highest for any state in India. Total revenue growth was 13.8%. Average annual growth was around 24%. But most importantly, if I have to leave you with one number to think of, in 2014, when the state of Telangana was formed, the per capita income of Telangana was around 94,000 rupees. But in 2023, we were number one in the country, even surpassing Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Haryana at almost 300,000 rupees, 3 lakh rupees. Highest per capita in the country. If you look at numbers, they tell you an important truth. Strong economies require sound financial administration. And behind every robust financial system, there is always the contribution of chartered accountants. Of course, I'm sure you have heard the rumors, you have heard the discussion around technology, artificial intelligence, and how it is going to reshape the future. Yes, technology and particularly AI will change a great deal over the next few years. They'll make our jobs easier, more efficient, deliver faster, and in many more ways, make citizens very powerful. And I'm bullish, I'm extremely bullish about the way they will complement your efforts as chartered accountants in the years ahead as well. And I believe that those CAs who will be in sync with technology, who will continue to upskill, because most of you, once you have completed your chartered accountancy, have convocated, have graduated, please don't get complacent. Like Sridhar was saying, like Mr. Sharma was saying, I think you'll have to constantly upskill and constantly learn what is happening all around you. Those who will understand the promise of emerging technology and the timeless value and the combination of the timeless value with human judgment will excel in your pursuit of excellence. Future will demand a lot more from you. Your journey has just begun. In fact, if I have to be a little cheesy, I'll tell you, you've become chartered accountants, but you're entering uncharted territories now. You're entering an uncharted territory of working with the mainstream of the population. So future will demand more from you, not just perseverance and adaptability, because the world is also changing rapidly and India is also growing rapidly. Systems are changing, tools are changing, expectations are changing, technology is changing, and behind every robust financial system, there is always going to be a big contribution demanded from you, the chartered accountants. But today, as we acknowledge the service of CAs, we must recognize that they are not merely tax consultants. You are the financial guardians, you are the economic advisors, you are vital partners to India's growth story. So my humble appeal to all of you, those of you who are present here and those of you who are also going to listen virtually, let me just remind you, you're not just entering a profession, you're entering a system built on trust. You've already proven that you can endure pressure and uncertainty. Now the opportunity is to evolve with times and staying grounded in values. Do not forget that your parents really sacrificed a lot to make you what you are today. Don't forget their contribution. Do not ever undermine their contribution to your growth. As NCS Raghavanji once said, a chartered accountant is the conscience of the business. That is why a CA is more than someone who keeps the books in good shape. A CA is the conscience of the system. Congratulations to all of you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana. Thank you.
Thank you so much, KTR garu, for those truly inspiring and thought-provoking words. Your address has not only motivated our newly qualified chartered accountants, but also given them a broader vision for their role in nation building. Now I may request, as a token of gratitude, to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Sri KTR garu. Request my colleagues in MC, learned RCM members, ex-chairman, ex-RCM members, to kindly come on dais and join in felicitation of our chief guest, Sri KTR garu. I also request our respected government nominees to kindly come and dais and join for felicitation. Thank you so much, everyone. Request CS Sunil Kumar Manwa, Vice Chairman SIRC, to kindly propose vote of thanks.
Dear sir, as you know, ICAI is the partner in nation building, and our force is one of the largest force in the world, being the largest accounting body of the profession. We would like to say that Hyderabad branch is the second largest branch of ICAI in the entire country and abroad, with 16,000 plus CAs, chartered accountants, with membership number based in Hyderabad and other members around 3,000 working here. It makes a great city in the state of Telangana with lot of opportunities and growing infrastructure. Before I thank all the dignitaries who will be coming back, on behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants India and in my capacity of Vice Chairman of Southern India, I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt thanks to all the dignitaries, KTR garu, MLA, newly qualified members, proud parents and guests present here for making such a wonderful event, memorable event for all your kids who has now become a chartered accountants. On behalf of ICAI and President of ICAI from our Telugu states, D. Prasanna garu, and Vice President, we thank all the participants in present here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We now conclude our inaugural function of the convocation. We will start award of certificates starting with the rank holders and award of membership certificates in a short while. Kindly please stay with us.